They call this process Atzilut, emanation. The Sephirot are the broadcast signals, which do not differ essentially from the original transmission no matter how far they travel. The Sephirot are the same as the infinite, but the distance from the source produces a slightly different impression depending upon the reception. Therefore, the only difference between the infinite and the Sephirot is according to the reception, that is, according to which particular Sephirah receives the emanation. God is the infinite, but sometimes he is perceived through one Sephirah, whereas at other times he is perceived through another. God never changes. Only our perception changes. The changes in our perception or reception correspond to the different Sephirot. In the essentialist scheme, each Sephirah differs from the other according to its distance from the infinite. There are altogether 10 Sephirot, and each one emanates from the infinite. The first is more sublime and more pure than the 10th, but each one contains the essence of the infinite. Each one reflects another aspect of God's nature or essence. When it appears that God acts in different ways, it is really a different Sephirah acting. If, as the essentialists maintain, the Sephirot are just different aspects of one infinite essence, the personal aspect of God is preserved through the unity of God and is somewhat compromised. On the other hand, the instrumentalists preserve the integrity of the divine unity while sacrificing the personal aspect of God. While neither theory is able to preserve both divine personality and unity, the two schools of thought flourished side by side according to the predilections and theological inclinations of the Kabbalists. The Kabbatists. The term Sephirot first appears in one ancient text, Sefer Yetzirah, and later in a medieval text, Sefer HaBahir. These texts, however, do not employ the term in the same sense that it came to mean in Kabbalah. The earliest Kabbalistic treatises in Gerona, particularly the writings of Azriel, described the Sephirot in ways that came to be accepted among all subsequent Kabbalistic writers. The Gerona Kabbalists also codified the names of the individual Sephirot, although some variations in the exact names persisted. The Kabbalists, following the definition found in Sefer Yetzirah, taught that there are 10 Sephirot. It was left to the Gerona Kabbalists